Australia has always been one of the most attractive destinations for skilled professionals, international students, and migrants seeking better career opportunities and quality of life. But in 2025, things are about to shift in a very big way. The Australian government has announced major changes to its visa rules, and these updates will directly impact how people apply, qualify, and transition towards permanent residency. What makes these changes so important? Well, Australia is restructuring its immigration system to focus more on skills shortages, regional opportunities, and long-term workforce planning. That means applicants will need to adapt to new eligibility requirements, faster processing timelines, and in some cases, stricter conditions. For many, this could open new doors to career growth and PR pathways. But for others, it might mean rethinking their migration strategy. In today's session, we are going to explore what these big changes really mean, who will benefit, what challenges applicants might face, and how you can prepare yourself if you're planning to migrate in 2025. So, if you're aiming for Australia's permanent residency or looking to work and settle there, this update is something you simply cannot afford to miss. The Australian government kept the 2025 to 26 Permanent Migration Program planning level at 185,000 places and continues to prioritise skilled migration. This sets the annual intake and shapes allocations across skilled, family, and humanitarian streams. The Temporary Skill Shortage (TSS) visa, subclass 482, has been reworked into the Skills in Demand framework, new structure and streams, changing eligibility, pathways to PR, and employer obligations. Many of these changes have rolled out from late 2024 through 2025. There were fee, visa application charge increases and administrative changes that took effect from the 1st of July, 2025, and some measures phased earlier. Expect higher application costs and updated departmental charges. Occupation lists and skills priority lists have been updated or are under review. CSOL Skilled Occupation lists jobs and Skills Australia advice. This changes which occupations are in demand for skilled visas and PR pathways. Detailed changes and what they mean. 1. Migration Program Planning Level 185,000 places. The government announced the 2025 to 26 Permanent Migration Program will remain at 185,000 places, keeping emphasis on skilled migrants. This affects competition for permanent places and how states or territories allocate nomination spots. If you're aiming for PR via skilled or state-nominated routes, plan around limited quotas and shifting state priorities. 2. Temporary Worker Visa Overhaul TSS Skills in Demand. The previous subclass 482 TSS arrangements have been replaced or substantially restructured into a Skills in Demand model with multiple streams, e.g., core skills, specialist skills, labour agreement streams. The reform clarifies streams, updates salary thresholds in some cases, and refocuses the visa toward occupations Australia needs most. Some streams contain clearer pathways to permanent residence. Others are more temporary. Employers should review sponsorship obligations and minimum salary market testing rules. 3. Occupation lists and skills prioritisation. Jobs and Skills Australia and Home Affairs are actively reviewing and updating skilled occupation lists and the Core Skills Occupation List, CSOL. That means an occupation that qualifies today might be removed or reweighted in the next consultation, affecting eligibility for new nominations and visas. Applicants should check the current lists before applying. 4. Fee increases and cost changes, VAC. The government introduced increases to visa application charges effective 1 July 2025, raising upfront costs for many visa subclasses, skilled, family, student, temporary. This is important for budgeting both individual applicants and sponsoring employers. 5. Regional incentives and PR pathways. Policy continues to incentivize regional migration, state territory nomination, regional visas, and PR routes such as the skilled regional visa pathways. Some temporary graduate work rights in Designated regional areas were extended or clarified to help regional labour. Markets, examples, reported for places like Tasmania. If you're open to regional work, your peer chances can be stronger. 6. Student and graduate work rights, select changes. There have been targeted changes to temporary graduate arrangements and post-study work rights to better support regional and shortage sectors. Several states lobbied for parity or extensions. If you're an international student or recent graduate, check the specific regional rules and temporary extensions that may apply. Who is affected and how? Skilled workers and sponsored employees. New visa streaming and changed. Eligibility of salary thresholds. Employers must recheck sponsorship rules. PR hopefuls. Competition for limited PR places continues. Occupation list moves and state nomination quotas will shape strategy. International students and recent graduates. Some work rights, graduate provisions and regional incentives. Changed. Potential opportunities for regional PR pathways. Employers and migration agents. Increased compliance expectations, fee changes, and likely increased demand for labour agreements or regional sponsorships. Practical action checklist. What to do now. 1. Verify the current occupation lists before applying, Home Affairs pages. If your occupation is listed, act quickly. 2. If employer-sponsored, ask your employer to review the new skills in demand visa rules, salary thresholds, and sponsorship requirements they may need to update. Labour market testing. Contracts or nominate under a different stream. 3. Budget for higher fees, check VACs. Effective from the 1st of July, 2025 and include migration agent or legal fees. 4. Consider regional options. Being willing to work in designated regional areas can improve nomination chances and PR pathways. 5. Keep documents current, skills assessments, English tests. Police checks and employment references should be refreshed. Some changes reduce processing leeway. Key dates and timeline, high level. The 7th of December, 2024. Some new visa frameworks, e.g., revamped 482 skills in demand, began rolling out. Ongoing implementation through 2025. The 1st of July, 2025, visa application charges, VACs, increased. Other administrative changes implemented. The 2nd of September, 2025, Government announced migration program planning. Levels for 2025 to 26, 185,000 places. This places the 2025 to 26 allocation in context. Specific subclass or stream application. Windows and state nomination quotas will vary. Always check the relevant state government and Home Affairs pages for the latest deadlines and nomination windows.